Hi, I'm your kid critic Jack Mooney and welcome to the Jack Mooney Show. And in this video we are looking back at summer 2018, all of the good movies, all of the bad, the most disappointing, and the most surprising. It's going to be a fun video, so let's do a quick recap at the movies from summer 2018. By far, the best movie of the entire summer was Mission Impossible Fallout. It's hard to blow me away in the movie theater, but Fallout was such an incredible, intense, moving, and a very memorable experience. I haven't had such a memorable experience in the theaters probably since The Force Awakens, but that wasn't nearly as impacting as this one. For a long time, I used to say that The Dark Knight was the best action movie of all time, but that has now changed. The action in Fallout is so incredible, it's so well choreographed, and you know, I really liked Ghost Protocol, and then Rogue Nation, I just thought was okay. So I didn't go into this with really high expectations, but man, was I wrong. Christopher McQuarrie is building this world. It's connecting to all of the other films in the franchise, and it just proves that Tom Cruise is a star. Um, the scene where he skydives is so breathtaking, and I saw this in IMAX, and it just I'm lost for words because this is an incredible movie, by far the best movie of the whole summer. The action is riveting. It's so well shot. I really want to see it again, and yeah, by far, this will definitely be on my top 10 movies of the entire year. I love Mission Impossible Fallout. So I had the extreme misfortune of seeing The Meg the other night, and I shouldn't have gone in with expectations. Um, I was expecting a fun blockbuster where you can turn off your brain and laugh at how bad Jason Statham is, but it's way worse than that. Um, in that the CGI is terrible. Like, it's bad. Like, to where we've gone today, and to see Warner Brothers even having a film where it looks this bad is embarrassing. The acting, this is some of the worst acting I have ever seen. But what I do like that it is a very diverse cast, but it is so bad, and it's really laughable and almost unwatchable at times. Last year, the movie that I took the nap break in was Transformers, and this year it was The Meg. And one of the reasons the acting is so bad is the writing. This movie has horrible writing. It's horrible. And whoever approved this, and it's the writer of Battleship too, so that's obviously not a good sign. But, whatever. I hate this movie. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, and I do not recommend you see it, even if Statham's in it. This movie sucks. To say that I loved Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot, that would be an understatement. This was such an incredible and moving movie experience for me. And this is going to be the most surprising movie for the summer by far. I saw on Rotten Tomatoes it got like a 75, something like that. So it got decent reviews, but I wasn't expecting breathtaking. And it's from Gus Van Sant, and he hasn't really made a superb movie since Milk, so like 10 years. So, and wow, was I wrong? This was I don't even I'm lost for words like Mission Impossible because the performances in this were excellent. Um, I love Joaquin Phoenix. He's spectacular in Her and The Master, and this is his best performance. Jonah Hill, who stole the show in Wolf of Wall Street, once again gives such an intelligent and well thought out character in this film. The editing, the writing, everything about this movie is spectacular, and it's gonna be forgotten, and it shouldn't be, because this, I don't know, it's one of the best movies of the year, maybe of all time. I love Don't Worry He Won't Get It Far on Foot. It's so spectacular. I liked Jurassic World. Yeah, it had problems, but it wasn't a terrible movie. So obviously, I was pretty excited for the sequel. And then I was hearing like J.A. Bayona was directing it. It was gonna be like a horror movie, so my hopes were pretty high for this one. But you know, when it does the same old shit that every single Jurassic movie has done, I just I was really disappointed, and this does get the most disappointing movie of the summer. I just I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, I'll say this. The first half of the movie was okay. Going back to the island, it blows up. It wasn't great, but it was fine. Yeah, it's basically what's it called? The Lost World, but whatever. But it's when we go to the house and all these dinosaurs are like running around the basement of this house. Then I'm just like, okay, this is stupid. And we could have done so many cool things, and we're doing this. We're in a house, and like they make the new like Indoraptor. I don't even know. This is borderline one of the worst movies of the year, summer, whatever. I I don't know. And it had promise because the opening scene of this movie is spectacular, and then the rest is just, ugh. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what Colin Trevorrow was doing. Really a terrible movie. Very disappointing. Um, Bad for Chris Pratt's career even, because this sucked. So yeah, those are some of the highlights. Not always good of the summer. So I hope you enjoyed, and I am very much looking forward to fall. And I'm going to TIFF soon. I'm seeing Widows, Beautiful Boy, and what's the other one? Oh, Paul Greengrass's 22 July. So I'm very excited for TIFF. So yeah, that's the summer recap.